Hello friends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I've got another what I eat in a day video for you. Right now my calories are up a little bit from the last time I filmed one of these videos. I'm eating about 1650 calories a day or more. I'm not super great about sticking to them these days because I am slowly reversing out, so I don't feel like I need to be as strict with my calories. I'm starting off the day with a little bit of black tea and some fresh squeezed lemon juice. I need that caffeine boost in the morning. It's just some regular old black tea. And then I also try to get in a big old glass of water before anything else first thing in the morning. I'm gonna be honest, I have not been great about my water intake, and I have been trying to force myself to drink at least 1 or 2 full glasses of water in between any other kind of drink that I'm having, whether it's tea or coffee or a diet soda, what have you. I've been doing a little better, but it's still definitely have room for improvement. So I'm still trying to keep my mornings relatively free of food so that I can have bigger and fuller meals later in the day. So like I said, I will wake up and first thing in the morning make myself a caffeinated drink of some sort. And then I typically don't start having lunch or start thinking about lunch until at least noon, sometimes later. I do also sometimes have a creamer in my black tea. That's kind of my favorite way to do it. I also forgot to mention I put Splenda in my tea. It is my artificial sweetener of choice. Don't come for me, I'm not telling you to use it, but I have an insane sweet tooth, and I need that taste of sweet, even though it's like fake and 0 calorie. So just settling in for the day, watching some streams, Totoro of course, being a little bit of a nuisance. Man, just getting through the workday. You can really see the gray hairs in this shot too. So here we go for lunch. I'm making myself a little bit of like a breakfast burrito. I found these really great low-calorie tortillas. Those are 50 calories each. I'm gonna use half of that piece of ham, 3 of those little sausages, some fat-free mozzarella cheese, pico de gallo, and 2 eggies. Basically just gonna stir fry up the ham and the sausages with a little bit of pan spray so it doesn't stick. I cut everything into small pieces. I think that was 4 ounces of ham diced up. You'll see at the end. I have the MyFitnessPal at the end of the video. But yeah, just for like a little bit of different flavors. I got some chicken sausage and ham. Those chicken sausage I think are only like 30 calories each. I got them from Costco in the frozen department. Frozen section, maybe not department, frozen section. They taste pretty good. They do get dry really easily. I don't really like eat them by themselves too often because they get kind of dry. Especially if you microwave them, they get tough when you microwave them, but they taste good. Using my handy dandy scissors to cut those into little pieces. So they were frozen, and that's why I didn't chop them up first. I let them thaw out a little bit in the pan as they're cooking, so that they're not quite so difficult to cut through. Yeah, just continuing to give those a little stir fry, let it warm up. And then we'll add in the eggies. 2 eggs. I almost always eat the whole egg. I'm not really a fan of like the liquid egg whites, personally. I just make room in my calories for the entire egg. I like the yolk. The yolk tastes good. scrambling everything together real quick and easy. Like, I'm not worrying about doing it in another container or anything, just right in the pan. Some pepper, some Kinder's Woodfire Garlic Seasoning. I love these Kinder seasonings. Some of them you can find at Costco. I can find some at my Costco at least, but they're also at my local Walmart in smaller bottles though. But still, they have more flavors actually. I got my tortilla down. I'm putting in my scramble. I'm gonna weigh out the cheese. I'm pretty serious about weighing my food when I'm tracking my calories. I'm weighing out the cheese. I think it's like 28 grams, 45 calories. The fat-free obviously is not as good as normal cheese, but it gets the craving. And thank you very much, Apothecary, for sending me this Hatch Squatch hot sauce. Very tasty on this. And of course, a little pico de gallo. Getting some more veggies in there. Here we go. Gonna take a big old bite. This was actually like super messy. Mistakes were made. This whole thing was like super messy, but it tasted actually like really good. So I'm not too mad about it. But bruh, that's a lot of food. That was a lot of food. It would have been better if I did 2 tortillas. It's that way too much filling. Mistakes were made. Okay, and this is what I typically do when I have coffee. I either make my own cold brew coffee or I get some pre-made from the store. I do about half the mug of that and I fill up the rest of it with the unsweetened vanilla almond milk from Costco. There was some Splenda in there. Of course, I think that was like a big scoop. And then I found this super creamer, sweet cream flavor at Wegmans. I think it's sweetened with monk fruit. It's actually like really good. I'm gonna take a trip out to Wegmans just for this every week or so. I really like it. And I just want to tell you guys, I eat candy throughout the day. Like a piece of hard candy here or there. I don't know how many calories that is. Maybe like 10 to 20 calories. But like I tell you, I have a sweet tooth. And I have a couple of those pieces of candy every day. And I don't count it. And I have been drinking water throughout the day. I'm just not showing it. But this is another like low calorie type of drink that I'll make myself. That's like a can of Diet Right. Some Diet cranberry juice and some ice in there. And very tasty. Moving on to dinner, I'm gonna make a big ass salad and some steak and some veggies. Very veggie heavy this day. I don't know what I was thinking. Fiber out the ass, but I got a little bit of like salad greens, pre-washed, cucumbers, carrots, scallions, tomatoes for me. My husband doesn't eat tomatoes, onions, and then I'm cutting up a crap ton of green beans. I like green beans a lot. I like them crunchy. All washed right there. You see them all washed. That's a lot of beans. And then I actually stirred fried them with a little bit of turkey bacon. This is like a maple flavored turkey bacon. I think it ended up being like 3 slices of bacon each, but like half the package basically. And I'm just gonna like cut it up into little slivers so that they mix well together. Hot pan spray, turkey bacon. Let that get a little bit crispy. It didn't get too crispy, but you know, let it get a little bit of color on them. Get that good flavor. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't think of turkey bacon as like regular bacon. It's more like turkey ham, if I'm honest. But it's still good. I don't hate it. Especially like with the veggies, it gave it like some good flavor. Like the maple flavor pulled through into the veggies as well. I liked it. I was into it. I would make this again. Maybe less, though. That was a lot of green beans. There we go, throwing in the green beans. And I'm just stir frying it, honestly. Just moving it around. Nothing fancy. I like my beans a little bit crunchy, but if you like them softer, probably like a dash of water and throw the top on it, let it steam in there. That would be good, but yeah, I like them crunchy, so I just kind of like stir fry them for like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. We got salt, pepper, more of that garlic seasoning, and then also the Kinder buttery steakhouse seasoning, I think is what it's called. I love that. Yeah, buttery steakhouse, very good. It says it's a rub, but I just use it as like a regular ass seasoning. It actually does taste like butter. It's kind of wild. That bacon might burn if you keep the heat too high. Just like watch out for that. And dropping beans everywhere. And yeah, that's about it. Like that was easy. And no oil except for the pan spray. And it was like really tasty. IMO, it was like really tasty. Nice little steak here. We have are both half-pound New York strip steaks. Throwing on some salt and pepper. Just gonna cook them up real simple, like hot pan spray. Make sure it's hot so you get that good crust on the steak. Usually, it's not my favorite cut of steak, but I typically will cook New York strip because it's like it has like a little bit of fat on the outside, so you get the good taste, but it's not super fatty like a ribeye. Like ribeye is my favorite. I love ribeye steaks, but it's got a lot of fat. So salt and pepper both sides while I get that crust on it, and then I'm gonna add more seasoning in a sec because the buttery steakhouse, it burns. I'm not gonna lie, it burns. So I like to like get a little crispy on the outside and then add the other seasonings kind of as like a finisher. There you go. I think that's also the garlic seasoning. I just didn't show it. It's that Kinder garlic and then the butter. Right as I'm almost done cooking. And I typically like my steaks like on the rarer side. So there's not a lot left it needs to cook, so it doesn't burn up as bad. And here we go with the plating. I'm not fancy. This is just a steak and a lot of veggies. A heck of a lot of veggies. Oh, beans everywhere. There we go. Very nice. I'm telling you, I was full. I was like really full. I was super full. This was a lot of food. I got a glass of water. I eat my steak with A1 sauce. It does have some calories. I don't usually count it. It's pretty low calorie. And I'm using this Bolt House honey mustard. I have been absolutely loving the Bolt House yogurt-based dressings. They're so good and they're so low calorie. I can't believe it. I kind of just eyeballed it. Sometimes I'll weigh out the dressing, but this time I just kind of eyeballed it. It really, I think it's like 2 tablespoons for like 40 or 45 calories. I think it says 40 on there, if I'm reading it right. But it's good. It's good. I like it. And the honey mustard is a little tangy. It's got like a little bit of like a tiny bit of that horseradish flavor in the back. Yeah, that's it. That's it for dinner. That was a big ass dinner. I was full. And then last thing for the day, a whole pint of Halo Top. Vanilla bean. I like the texture on the vanilla bean. And you can see there on the side, those were my calories and my macros. I did good. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be responsible for your own gains. And I will see you on Twitch and in the next video. Bye.